We just talked to Urban Meyer on Monday, Tim Bielik, Bill Landis, Doug Lesmeri. He said he's not sure if last year's Ohio State team would have won that game on Saturday against Penn State, to which I say, you did win that game last year, twice, at Wisconsin and in double overtime against Michigan. So I don't exactly know what he's talking about. It's kind of this thing, we're in this warm glow of victory where everything now is wonderful and nothing before was as good. Last year's team was really young, and I think we realized that in the moment. But I'm a little surprised by the way he said that. Bill, were you surprised?
They weren't down. They were down 21-3 against Penn State, right? They weren't down like that against Wisconsin or Michigan, were they? I know they were down, and they had the rally, but 18 points is a lot. 18 points is a lot. I kind of half buy it because the player he went to when he said like the wide arching we wouldn't have won was Isaiah Prince. I don't think Ohio State could have blocked Penn State in that similar situation, given J.T. Barrett the time he needed to rip the ball down the field and come back in that game. So I kind of get it a little bit, but it's mostly a lie. They did. They won that game last year twice.
So if we think this team won this in a special way, Tim, do you think it's more grind, emotional, heart of a champion stuff, or is it more personnel-based, executing, doing your job, that he thinks this team won this?
I think personally it's more personnel because, I mean, the offensive stuff, I mean, being down 18 points, I don't know if we would have expected last year's offense to be able to do that, especially considering you didn't have as dynamic a running back as Mike Weber, and they weren't giving as many touches to Curtis Samuel as they probably should have in last year's game. And J.T. Barrett just was simply nowhere near as good last year against Penn State as he was on Saturday. So I think just from that aspect alone, the fact that there's Urban Meyer trusts he has an offense now to make up an 18-point deficit, that probably is kind of where I kind of understand where he's coming from, that's saying, like, we couldn't come back from that game a year ago, because I don't know if any of us would have expected that offense last year to make up 18 points.
I would just like to stand up for last year's team a little bit. And last year's team, I mean, the offense was terrible. We were doubted the offense the whole year. We've been telling you all year to believe in this offense. That Wisconsin win at Wisconsin, that was some serious guts to win that. And by hook or by crook, whatever they did to beat Michigan, which is magic Curtis Samuel stuff, they were better last year. The whole point of last year is if you thought they were like national championship caliber, you were wrong, because they won a lot of games they should not have won. So I guess I get it, but shout out to 2016. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Big week, Iowa on Saturday. Bye.